Thank you for joining us. We're teaching Protect Your Practice, we're looking at breech birth, we're looking at so many things clinically, but also personal and professional development. This is what I've written about, and in various countries they're having legal challenges, not just for the practitioner, but the mothers. So, for example, in the Czech Republic, where mothers had a breech birth and sadly the baby died, because the medical staff, some of them said it's safer in hospital, which is not shown through research to be the case. It can be safer to have a baby at home, including a breech baby. But the state is over interfering in very many families' cases by saying you have to go to hospital. So what happens is you get a legal judgment, sometimes in a lower court, that could even go against the practitioner or a mother, that in the higher court on appeal is overturned. That's probably what's going to be happening in the Czech Republic. So I've written about various cases. There's the case in Brazil, case in Russia, case in Austria, Australia, many countries. They're all having similar cases, and it comes down to bodily autonomy. So does a woman have a right to choose? Not just about pro-life or choice, but how she gives birth, where she gives birth, who she gives birth with. Do practitioners have a choice? And can they work with people outside of traditional models, like for women to get off the bed, to be upright, to be moving? Some women want to be in water, some women want to be at home. We have the choices, the law provides these choices, but we're having tradition and habit and fear controlling the way that women are giving birth too often. To stand up to these things, we can do it with mediation, with negotiation, with advocacy, of saying, what would you like to whoever? And if that's not what the midwife or practitioner want, they can make choices, and the choices are simply to go away, find the place that suits you. So if you want to give birth in a variation of what's being offered, go to another venue, research, find out who the practitioners are that will give you the birth that you're looking for. So if you want to birth outside the guidelines, find a practitioner who will give you the birth you want. If you are a provider and you're giving care outside the guidelines, do very good documentation. It's the woman's choice. She consents to this, she doesn't consent to something else, and she signs things, and her partner perhaps. So you're on a very equal partnership. It's not I know best. Actually, the woman knows best, and she lives with the consequences of her choices for the rest of her life with her baby. So I'm generally teaching in many countries, looking at the same situations, physiology, how we give birth, and also the legal system. What are we allowed, and what does the law provide? These books will give you a very good idea, very quick and easy, on Amazon and Gumroad. Gumroad, just ebooks. Amazon, there's paperbacks. Thank you.